as we this day commemorate the apparition of Saint Michael. Let us listen to an account of this blessed feast. That the blessed Archangel Michael has often appeared to men is attested both by the authority of the sacred books and by the ancient tradition of the saints. And so the memory of these apparitions is commemorated in many places. As in old times Michael was honored by the synagogue of the Jews, so he is now by the Church of God as guardian and patron. And when Gelasius I was supreme pontiff, in Apulia, on the summit of Mount Gargano, at the foot of which the Sepotines dwell, there was a celebrated apparition of Archangel Michael. For it came to pass that a bull from the herds of cattle of a certain man on Mount Gargano strayed a considerable distance, and after a long search they found it jammed in the mouth of a cave. But when one of them shot an arrow to pierce the bull, the arrow rebounding came back to the archer himself. This circumstance caused so much fear in the bystanders and in those who heard of it later, that no one dared to go near the cave. The people of Siponto consulted the bishop, who answered that it would be well to seek the interpretation from God and ordered 3 days of prayer and fasting. At the end of these 3 days, the Archangel Michael intimated to the bishop that the place was under his protection, and that what had occurred was an indication of his wish that God should be worshipped there in honor of himself and of the angels. Whereupon the bishop went to the cave together with the people. When they saw that in shape it had a certain resemblance to a church, they began to celebrate the divine services in that place, which was glorified later by many miracles. Not long after, Pope Boniface dedicated a church in honor of Saint Michael in the great circus of Rome on the 3rd of the calends of October, that is, September 29th, the day on which the Church celebrates the memory of all the angels. But today's feast is kept in commemoration of the apparition of Michael the Archangel.